Talk to me, Jen! 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 Jen!
Okay, a new episode of Pluribus just dropped, and as usual, I can't do anything but slip down the rabbit hole of theories. If only I invested half as much time into my major papers as I do into unraveling Gilligan's mind. Anyway, Carol has finally managed to get some space and be left alone by all the creepy, smiley people hovering around her. But wait, it's an Uno reverse because now the others want space from Carol, and in an extreme move, they've completely relocated from Albuquerque. The hive mind might make someone do a lot of things, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't turn people into red crabs going on an annual migration. So, why and where did all the others go? And most importantly, why are they not sending a single human being anywhere near Carol? With that thought in mind, let's spin the speculation wheel. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. The others might have shifted to some other place. Till now, we only saw the others in reference to Carol's behavior and demands, or at max, walking in the background. Probably this is the first time we'll get to see what they're doing when they're not attending to her. The question that's haunting me is what we would get to see. The less probable answer is we would see the others have moved into a different city and are probably living in someone else's home. Because no one can say no in this world. And God forbid someone has a spare bedroom, it's gone now. Given that they have no jobs or schools to worry about, it might be a chance, albeit rare, that they're vacationing in some other place, potentially anywhere in the world they want to. Or they might now have been shifted into a region where there's an immune survivor, like Carol, who requires the same amount of doting and care to change his or her mind. Basically, that's what the other's task is, at least from what we've seen so far. To do anything and everything to convince an unjoined individual to go on a free global serotonin ride. Thus, seeing them catering to another Carol is probably on the cards. But then again, that extra space in your house is no longer yours. Because how on earth would they accommodate an entire city in a new space without breaching someone's privacy? The others are being held captive somewhere. Oh, I'm sure these crazy people are even giggling about being handcuffed and stored like cattle somewhere. The haste with which they packed their crap and ran clearly indicated that the hive mind was ordered to do so, to get away from Carol as soon as possible. It's possible that once they left their homes, they were taken to some facility where they're being imprisoned. For, I don't know, maybe failing to persuade Carol. It's like someone screaming into their brains, "You had one job to do, and you messed it up!" Imprisonment is thus not that much of a long shot. Moreover, since the joined individuals don't function on sentimentality, no one would ever feel a shred of remorse if they had to lock up hundreds of thousands of people. Now again, if we get a little wilder and think the others are not actually people, but some kind of humanoids, the whole equation changes. I'm not saying it's entirely possible, but it doesn't really have a non-zero chance. In that case, the virus-like thing has been deactivated from their bodies, and they've been thrown into some storehouse. The others have been taken for cleansing. The hive mind is not supposed to feel any emotion other than happiness, but Carol made them cry. I mean, that would have been still acceptable, I guess, because earlier the woman hurt this collective consciousness and killed millions of people worldwide. That means sadness or pain is allowed by the hive mind, albeit to an extent. However, this time Carol has challenged the pendulum that oscillated between just joy and disappointment. She made the others experience an intense negative emotion, anger. The hive mind finally got fed up with her and started getting rude. This was never the plan, so it's clear that Carol has touched a nerve there. Maybe she was actually close to knowing the reversion process and making the others feel different emotions. Particularly negative ones was the first step. Carol came too close to the flame and it had to be put out. The simplest way to do that is to take everyone away from her. That would explain why they're not even risking sending anyone else near Carol, and why they keep harping on about needing space. Because Carol might have made them impure by making them feel things. Yeah, you heard that right. It's probable that since the others behaved in a way they were not wired to, they're now being considered tarnished. That would support the theory that they've been taken somewhere to cleanse them of their supposed sins, and once again create perfectly amicable beings. Honestly, at this point, even a shower orgy as a purging process for the joined individuals wouldn't shock me anymore. Marvelous verdict. Alright friends, that's all for today. Even though we cannot see them on the screen anymore, it doesn't mean the others have become non-existent in the storyline. That would be too out of context. The mastermind that Gilligan is, he made us think more about the joined people by taking them off camera rather than when we could see them. And the result is obviously us coming up with these insane hypotheses. I can't be the only one wondering where an entire city would run off to. They must be going through a different storyline, and it's just a matter of time before we get to see it. Let us know your thoughts about where the others could have gone in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.